Hello, doctor. I would like to ask you a question. As a sports person, it is always very difficult for me to manage the amount of time that I spend in my fitness training and my sports related training, as in actually performing my sports and practicing for it. And sometimes when I focus a lot on my fitness, my performance in the sport gets dragged down and it fluctuates, not just dragged down, it fluctuates, and the time that I spend on my sport gets reduced. How would you suggest that I manage the time that I spend on fitness and my sports training, and how do I balance it out without my sport getting affected?
That is a very good question, Narasi. We are dividing your training program into a preparatory phase, general preparatory phase, specific preparatory phase, competition phase, and a transition phase. Depending on the phases, these are balanced by the coach. So it's not the same all the time. In the general preparatory phase, we have more amount of time for your fitness, and as we go into specific preparatory phase, it is towards your specific sport. And as we go into competition, it minimizes the involvement of your fitness and specific to your sport. In the transition phase, we are more bothered about how you can recover from the effect of a competition and prepare for the next competition. Usually, it can be even 60-40 when you're in the general preparatory phase, that is 60 in favor of the fitness and 40 in favor of your sport. Then, as we move to sports specific, it comes to 60 in favor of your sport and 40 in favor of the fitness. As we move higher, 80% on your sport and 20% on your fitness. You can't continue the same thing. Some of the strength training that is required, even done once in a week in your competitive phase, is sufficient because towards the competition it can alter, especially in target shooting. Any amount of training may alter your precision on a particular sport. So this is how I would spread it. And the higher you move into your sport, possibility of increasing the fitness, because as we grow older, we want the fitness to sustain us through competitions because you have mastered the technique. So time is not spent on your sport, time is spent on maintaining the quality to have an output to give you the result in that sport.